from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll be out right at the 35. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Chubb with a carry on 1st down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
When he came out of college, I thought his best attribute was being able to break the pocket and make plays in the open field. But watching him develop over the years, you see a guy who can stand in the pocket and deliver excellent throws into tight windows.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Elliott. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
2nd and 2. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Elliott on the carry.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And now let's see how the young rookie bounces back. First drive and interception. How will he handle it?
And I think this is where your leaders step up for you, right? Your veteran guys put a big arm around him. All right, guy, had one. Don't worry about it. Let's get out there and let's roll. And I'm also eager to see what the offensive coordinator is going to do. How much confidence does he have in him? Does he go safe now, or does he continue to run the full game plan?
Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Nick Chubb, the ball.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith. Able to get a hand in and knock it away. The first update from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. And it's the NFC champs, the Falcons, that have moved out to an early advantage. Matt Ryan, a first quarter touchdown pass in that one. And Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing now is Murray. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Murray looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Medina.
Murray's pass.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They go with Chubb on second down. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Murray now to throw. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way.
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Number 10,
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out. And who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Man, this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. And he stopped immediately there.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball.
Jordan Phillips is the one on the stop.
Made by Jordan Phillips. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 41-yard line.
On second down, Elliott. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Prescott from the gun. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Elliott. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
To Ezekiel Elliott.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott.
And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down.
Cowboys
Move the chains. A gain of 7 on third down.
at the 25-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34.
Isaiah Simmons.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott wide open. Amari Cooper. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The football going back over to Arizona now. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Cardinals got to go quickly. Hustling to the line. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
1st down, Cardinals.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll give it to Chubb, and he gets it into the end zone with no time left in the second quarter as they take the lead.
Rodrigo Blankenship.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Set to kick off.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
There defensively.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A first down run for Elliott, not going to pan out. He'll, in fact, wind up losing a couple.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Again, it's Elliott. And this play a lot like the previous one. Thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line.
7-yard line.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yardage.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle, a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
It's on the tackle. A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd and 15 now. Murray flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
A run for Nick Chubb.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Intended for number 6.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. 30, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21-yard line. Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense. And he's probably wondering, how do I get that mojo back from the first half that he seems to have lost a little bit here in the third quarter?
And every guy has his whisperer on the team. You know, that one guy who can say things to him that other people can't. Right now, he's looking for that guy to kind of, hey, we're good. We're good. One interception. Just get it back. Get back to being who you are. And this team will be okay.
Yeah, because they led at halftime, trail it. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Oh, boy. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. 14. Two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. He'll be kind of looking to erase the first part of this third quarter from his memory partner.
I think he, above all, was upset that they actually got to halftime. Because you saw him in the first half. He was really sharp.
And they had the lead.
Had the lead. Everything was going well. And you know you keep telling yourself, just stay up, stay motivated. But sometimes at halftime can kill your mojo.
Yeah, now he's had an interception, a fumble. We'll see what he does here. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. Chubb. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. 6. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. They run it again with Chubb. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Murray going to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
A fumble on the play.
The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down.
7-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. This is Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Cowboys.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Right at the line of
clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
At the 34-yard line.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Here's Murray from midfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. Nick Chubb, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals capitalize on the fumble as they turn it into 6.
The kick is good.
So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score.
At their own 25.
Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 29, Prescott. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own
Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down 24-21, a minute 54 on the clock. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. Buying time to his left. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing
stages.
Touchdown.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Blankenship set to kick
So
off.
after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this carries into the end zone.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right, and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. On second down, Prescott again. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. One last shot now for Prescott. This to Jarwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but